there's an economic benefit to the business as well as an environmental benefit. And it's until you start to explore it, you don't think about those things.
And is there any kind of awareness training that's been going on in this programme? So like you said, people have coming in and have an idea about the terminology, but they just don't know where to start. What's kind of been the roadmap on the programme to help from a start to, and I'm not going to say an end because this is never going to end. It's a journey. This net zero is up until, is it 2050? So you can't then have a programme that's then, it's almost just catapulting them into the changing mindsets, isn't it?
Yeah, and that is it. And it's a bit like it's a lifestyle change, and that is really what businesses are starting to do. Is this will change the way they operate. We very quickly learnt on the project that one of the things needed, people just didn't understand what their carbon footprint was. So one of the things we did early on is walk all those businesses through doing a baseline assessment.
Yeah.
And that gives them a starting point.
And it comes back to that kind of leadership capability, doesn't it? If there's an ambition for a business to work towards this and to work towards net zero, it's fine having an ambition at the top, but if actually everybody's not following the process and not following the direction that the business wants to go in, then it comes back to that leadership piece to be able to have an idea but then run with it and implement it and instill that in teams across their business.
Yeah, very much. And I think a lot of the businesses that's really grasped this as well are now starting to see that most of the businesses that's on it employ locally, and they realise that this is cascading it across there, because if they get the employers to buy into it, they then go home and talk to the families about it, and it just has that snowball effect where it just grows.
I think it's been great, and like I said, this programme has been specifically for Barnsley-based businesses, with a view that, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a potential for a bit more outreach if needed, but it'd be good to see other areas following the same suit. And I know Sheffield has got a council-run programme where they've got advisors going out and advising on similar things. So would you say that, just to kind of wrap up on this area, that because there is now an awareness kind of from a consumer level all the way up to business level, that actually now there's quite a lot of infrastructure and a lot of emphasis from local authorities to support businesses to ultimately achieve this as a country?
Yeah, I think so, and there's got to be. Barnsley, for example, has brought their deadline forward by 10 years, so they're being ambitious in terms of wanting to do that. But the only way that can happen is if then local authorities do actually give that support to businesses to enable them to take these steps.
Oh, bro, great insight, Andrew. And like I say, I'm aware of it. You've run the projects as as the initial entity in partnership with the Business Village and Newable and Winning Pitch. But just to get an overview of it, it's fantastic to see that there is businesses that are embracing this, and hopefully more will do it.
Yeah, I hope so, and that's what we hope, is that this will spur people to then sort of start to do something, and it's that first step.
Thanks for listening to Biz 15 and the net zero elements of our podcast. I hope you found that interesting and giving you an insight into the level of infrastructure and what local businesses are doing to be able to work towards net zero. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on LinkedIn, and if you do want to find out more information about environmental sustainability or net zero consultancy, log on to our website, brookconsult.co.uk, and follow us from there.